I praise God for the gift of life. I would also like to thank the organizers of Mr. and Miss Chumoukedima Season 3 for giving me this opportunity. My utmost respect to all the esteemed personalities and also to the contestants of Mr. and Miss Chumoukedima Season 3. I am so honored to be associated with you all tonight. Well, tonight, I would like to take this opportunity to share some of my thoughts with the youths of Nagaland. Well, let me begin with a question. Young people, do you ever try to be ahead of others? Have you ever questioned yourself, what is really important to me? What kind of a person do I want to be? Or what can I offer to my society to make it a better place? How can I ever get started? I believe if you and I start pondering these questions, then we can definitely be ahead of others in many ways. I want to remind all the young people tonight that life is not all about covering your school and college syllabus. It's not all about passing your exams. Life is not all about getting master's degree or cracking your NPSC and UPSC exams. But there are a lot more. So I want you to really think about it once again. Secondly, these days, even the classes of 5 and 6, they have their own social media accounts. And so there is no doubt that even tonight, there are so many social influencers here, followed by hundreds and thousands of young minds. And please do not think that I'm pointing out at you when I say this, but what I've noticed is that once you have hundreds and thousands of followers in your social media, you start acting, you start dressing like the celebrities. You become so artificial. Wake up, young people, be humble, and don't forget your roots. Let's learn to work in it, because there is no shortcut to success. Thirdly, I'm sure there are many youths living a luxurious life just because your parents happen to be rich. But tonight, I just want you to ask yourself, who am I? What is my identity in the society? What am I contributing to my society? I urge the young people tonight to stop depending on your parents and learn to create your own identity. Fourthly, many youths are spoon-fed. So with less life experiences, it has become very hard for young people to handle stress and frustrations. I feel so sad to say this, but in my neighborhood, there are many young people who are addicted to drugs. And I believe many of them, they are addicted to drugs and alcohol. It's just because they are unable to deal with the problems, the stress, and the frustrations that they are going through. But tonight, if there is any of you who is involved in such activities, I want to remind you that God can release you from all your anxieties, from all your depressions, poverty, from all your frustrations, and many more. Because what you cannot do on your own, God is going to make that happen for you. Maybe it's too much for you, but it's never too much for our living God. For it is written in Psalms 91 verses 1 and 2, God promises that when you run to Him for safety, He will protect you. He is your defender that can help you defeat all things, including addiction. Fifth, majority of our people, we are all keyboard warriors. Hopefully, we don't have one tonight. We don't appreciate each other. We always keep on criticizing one another. We mistreat each other. But have you ever questioned yourself, if we were in their circumstances, if the situation was reversed, if I were them and they were me, how would you respond? Sometimes I just wonder, why so much hatred? Why so much envy? Why so much selfishness? Why so much resentment? Let's all be kind to each other, because Luke 6:31 says, in everything, therefore, treat people the same way you want them to treat you, for this is the law. Whether it's convenient or not convenient, it's always good to treat people the same way you wanted to be treated. Stand firm in God and what you believe in, and no one can shake you. To all the parents, I want you to listen to this. Bruce Lee once said, instead of buying your child all the things you never had, you should teach them all the things you were never taught. Material wears out, but knowledge stays. Let's shift our focus from temporary gains to our precious children, because as parents, our biggest accomplishment in life will never be money. It will be who we raised. God bless us all. Thank you.